How's it, Libra? Adrian Nelson here with your general reading, and this is for 24 till 31 October. So effectively, these last couple of days of October. And I mean, how the year has flown by, isn't that exciting? And, also today we're going out of that Libra sort of energy, and we're sort of moving forth. But what I actually, what I wanted to do is I really wanted to do this reading for you because I've been very, very busy today, and I've already done some of the other readings, and I'm so excited because I've just finished recording sort of like the third lesson for my 8 weeks psychic development course that is presented via a private Facebook group, and there's a link for all of that in the description if you're interested. But I've been very excited because I've been very passionate about sharing that information with others because it helps you to unlock your mind and, to sort of like just open yourself to your potential. So that's really, really fantastic. And I've got some other things going on as well. I am particularly grateful to you, Libras, for the support that you've been giving me on my channel. You may or may not be aware of it, but I have been receiving exceptionally beautiful support from you guys, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Okay, remember, this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. We're going to draw you an oracle card. Then we're going to draw you a reading from the Osho Zen Tarot. And I like the Osho Zen Tarot because it focuses a bit more on your spiritual path. And then we're going to clarify using the Rider-Waite Tarot, which also looks at your life path. But it sort of looks at your life path in a more sort of like a logical sort of way. Okay, so we're going to start with the oracle cards for you. And if you like the video, I'd really appreciate that because it helps my channel to grow. And if you go ahead and subscribe to the channel before you forget, I'd really appreciate that as well. If you are interested in reading oracle cards, I have got a free oracle card reading course, and there's a link for it in the description. Let's see what you got. Libra, move your body. All right. And it says, thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. So what you're really being encouraged here to do, Libra, this is a space where you are encouraged to move with life and to merge with life and to flow with life, you are encouraged in this space, my beautiful Libras. Also, I hope that all of you had a fantastic birthday, but you are encouraged in this space to consciously live almost more, to breathe deeper, to appreciate that flow of life, to appreciate the essence of life, to appreciate your body, to put more sort of conscious thought into the things that you are doing that are those blessings in life that we sometimes forget about. So you are encouraged, Libra, to focus on, say you walk from this step to the next step, have that appreciation for the fact that, for example, you've got a healthy body that can move, you've got a healthy mind that can healthily discern, you can make choices for yourself. You are really encouraged to open yourself to that more and more and more. And as you do, you start to attract more and more wonderful things to you in life, because the more you focus on the things that are working, whatever those things are, the more you focus on those things that are working, the more things life gives you to start working in your life. All right. How fantastic is that? Move it, Libra, move it. I'm just being silly. Okay, let's see what we've got with your Osho Zen Tarot. And with your Osho Zen, Libra, we are going to look at your current space. We're going to look at how you got to your current space. So what are some of you're sort of like the cycles that you are completing, the ties that you are ending, and then also what is heading your way. What are the new beginnings that are heading your way? So spirit guides and guardian angels for Libra, please. What is it that they need to know? Okay, so that's your first card out. Let's say like this. Okay. Indecisive. Let's just leave it like that. We're going to see what that is about. So that's your current space. Let's look at... Okay, those just went flying out. All right, so this is a little bit of a craziness going on here, but let's look first of all at your current space. And this is sharing. This is the Queen of Wands in traditional tarot. Libra, some of you might have gone a little bit into the space where you might have become concerned about the availability of provision. So and I know that you like to give, and I know that you like to share, which is one of the most beautiful traits about you. But for some reason, some of you may have felt that maybe you should sort of start keeping to yourself a little bit more. Maybe somebody's hurt your feelings. Maybe somebody hasn't given you the appreciation that you do rightfully deserve. Something has gone a little bit south here for you, and for some reason it feels like for some of you, you are a little bit hesitant to maybe give and to share. This could be money, this could be your heart. It's something to do with your feelings and your emotions. All right, so maybe it could be that you maybe feel taken advantage of. It could also be that you maybe just don't feel like you have the strength and the energy to give. And if you're in a space where you feel like you don't have the energy and the strength to give, as I said, this can be in life, this can be in love, anything to do with that beautiful emotions. A good question to ask is, have you been giving so much that you sort of started to run your own supply dry? All right. It's wonderful to give. It's wonderful to share. It's great to compromise, but not really at the stake of yourself. Because if you give so much away that you get to a point where you feel almost obligated to give, or you feel almost sort of uh, like it's expected of you to give. When it gets to that sort of point, there is a point when you want to sort of maybe stop, take a breath, take some stock, have a look at things, because anything we give from that sense of energy normally doesn't have a very positive outcome in any case. All right, let's look at this recent past. And then the recent past, we've got receptivity. And receptivity is the Queen of Cups. All right, also in reverse. So some of you may have felt that you were giving out, but you didn't sort of get back an equal share or an equal return. All right. It just kind of feels unbalanced. All right. Or it could also be that you've given too much. That you almost got into a space where you literally not sure, are you giving because you want to, or you're giving because it feels that you have to. All right. So maybe you want to consider that over there, because there is a space of feeling like you are giving, but feeling like you're not getting back in equal measure. And then we've got two cards. Oh, I love this, that they're in the upright position, because they just went out flying. So in the upright position, we've got healing over there, and that is the King of Wands, and trust, which is not the page, the Knight of Wands. All right. Now, what I also want to point out to you, which is actually really fantastic, we are starting here with this Queen of Wands in reverse in the recent past. Doing some discernment in the present stage, and then in the current space, there is this beautiful healing space coming towards you. So for any of you that are concerned, maybe that the supply is run dry, that the provision is run dry, that maybe even I feel that for some of you, you even feel like almost like, are you even yourself anymore? Have you somehow been possessed by some dark sort of energy or that sort of thing, or are you stuck in life? Some of you have that experience. There's beautiful healing that's coming about for you, universal healing. So what I also encourage you there with your current space is to actually open yourself at this particular point in time to giving to yourself. It's important to give to yourself right now, because there's a bit of an imbalance over there with giving to the self. And then having faith and trust and knowing that whatever it is that you need going forward will be provided for you. There's a lot of healing taking place over here. In your energy, you are aware of the fact that you are coming to the end of a cycle, and there's a beautiful new cycle that's coming about, a way that you maybe interact with others. And going forward in future, there's a point where you will be, it's almost like you're brought to a very prosperous sort of point, Libra, but a level of faith is required. Like everything can be prepared for you energetically and all of those type of things, but there comes a point when you have to jump. And so the universe want to let you know, when you go forward and get to that point where you need to jump, faith has got your back, baby. You know what I'm saying? You will get the healing first. So the healing, the understanding, the getting in contact with the right people, the right knowledge, the right skill, the right talent, whatever it is that you need, that will happen first before you are asked to jump. So if you kind of think of that almost like paragliding, you're not just going to put on the paraglide and then jump off the mountain. You're going to get the training first, and everybody's going to make sure you've got the confidence and those sort of things. This is what's applying here for you. But there's a whole new level of being that's coming about here for you. Like, this is a whole new, beautiful sort of plateau of possibility that's opening for you, which is also why you encourage at this particular point to do that body movement, because body movement gets your energy to go into flow. Okay, let's clarify using the Rider-Waite Tarot. I have a course in Rider-Waite Tarot. If you're interested, there's a link in the description, and I'm busy developing a course for Osho Zen Tarot reading. Okay. All right, so in the recent past there, we've got the Five of Swords. Let's see what, one more, okay, who's this? Ah, okay, that's nice. So in the recent past, we've got the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. So there were some things here in the past, maybe some fighting, some unfinished business with people, maybe close relatives, whatever the case may be. But I feel that you realize it's almost like you got to a point of, okay, now that makes sense to me as well, that receptivity card. It almost got to a point where you're like, you know what, this situation is probably never going to change. They are probably never going to change. Whatever this is never going to change. And there was a decision of, you know what, I don't think this is actually worth it. Excellent. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. And then what are the next cards that we've got here for you? We've got the Chariot, which is usually referred to as Cancer energy. It's about security and foundations. The Chariot energy is also about the card of moving forward, but sometimes, even though this is a sort of quite a semi sort of balanced state of moving forward, sometimes this Chariot energy can still feel a little bit trippy. Like, you know, it's time to move forward, but there's still a level of doubt. It can kind of feel like life is still taking you in different directions. But what I can tell you there with 10 of Pentacles there in the recent past as well, this is the card that I was drawn to take out for you, Libra, is that as you're moving forward, or even as you started moving forward in the recent past, the forward movement is setting you up for a lot of abundance, a lot of heart desires that you have. So if you maybe feel like you started something new in the past, took some different turn, and you're like, oh my goodness, what's the point to this? Should I even be doing that? It takes you towards great abundance. Okay, this is moving straight towards abundance. Lots of beautiful, amazing, incredible abundance. Let's look at the sharing card in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Sorry. Let's see what it is that we have for Libra, please. Okay, went to the floor. Went a little bit on its side like that. The 10 of Wands. Some of you are still in the space where you are. It's almost like you want to see if you can maybe rescue a situation. Hopefully be able to do that. And look at what we've got over here, because remember, this sharing card is the Queen of Wands in reverse. And here it comes out in the upright for clarification. So something is becoming clear to you, Libra. Okay? Something is being revealed to you. And the Ace of Pentacles. All right. So for some of you, there is that hesitation to release. It's almost like you know, when you really want to release someone, but there's still a bit of hesitation, which is a human sort of thing, really. But the Queen of Cups, your situation is getting turned around, and again, abundance, a breakthrough in abundance. Okay, so even this could be a work thing, a relationship thing, but even as you let go of that past, maybe of the person holding you back, the energy that, you know, you're like, oh, hopefully I can still save that, you know, maybe. And I mean, you know, sometimes it's so easy to judge, but we don't always know the situations involved, you know. Maybe this is the other parent of your children, or, you know, holding on to a friendship because of your kids, or even because of your animals that might be used to having this person within your vicinity. So it's not always that cut and dry, but there is some assistance that's coming in over here. It's almost like you're getting to see what real love and appreciation means. Somebody's coming in to show that to you and to really open you so beautifully with this opportunity in the recent past that you sort of started to go on. This, basically your golden moment, it's coming about. Now, we're going to look at your energy coming towards you. So we're going to look at this healing and this trust energy. This should be very, very interesting. Let's see what that is about. Okay. So what is it that Libra can expect? What is it that they can look forward to? What is it that is heading in their life? I see good things for you, Libra. I see very good things for you. Empress, a little bit on the side there. There with the move the body. So see, move the body. Get that energy flowing. Remember, the Empress is that energy of nature, of the universe, that's always flowing, but that flows in, these are too many cards, that flows in in human sort of form. So the Empress is about feeling that connectedness of your experience as a human being on earth, having that human experience, that the spiritual side of, is it coming up? Okay. So if you meet someone new, because that fell there on the current energy, so I'm going to read it over there, this could be a soulmate that you are finding here, or there's just that inner peace that you might have been seeking for you all your life. Okay, and let's get you one more card for the energy heading your way. Oh, good stuff, Libra. So Empress a little bit on the side, a little bit slow here on the taking. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You are encouraged to believe in yourself. So there might be a little bit of self-doubt going forward. Encouraged to believe in yourself, because what you also have with Jupiter energy, which is absolutely incredible, is the Wheel of Fortune, which is about luck and expansion. So life is coming through to support you going forward. Some of you're moving forward quite fast, and when we move forward fast, it can be very unsettling sometimes, but letting you know that things are moving forward for you in a positive direction. There's a lot of beautiful light that's coming about for you, Libra, and there's a lot of beautiful solutions that are coming about for you. Just hold that faith, know that you're okay, and remember to give yourself some time. This is a time to all the beautiful things that you do for others. This is a time to do all the beautiful stuff for yourself. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Libra. I hope that it helps. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I always appreciate that. And for all other offers that I have, training, personal readings, those sort of things, all the details are down below in the description. See you next time. Namaste. Love and light. Bye.